Alright guys, hello and welcome back. I know I missed last week. If you didn't see, I posted a little community post on YouTube, but unfortunately I was getting over being sick because I would get sick while my kids are on spring break. So, wasn't able to upload a video, had a plan for a video, was not able to upload it. So, if you can't tell by this video, we are going to be working on going through my March TBR. So, I will link the video or the March TBR where I picked based on color pencils, and I will let you know I have so far, I believe, read one, DNF'd one. I'm gonna have to look too because I don't even remember, but I am currently reading one, which is the LiQWYD Scribe Sister. That's the one I'm currently reading, and based on my pile over there, I have two other ones. So we're gonna see how I go through these in this next couple days, maybe a little longer. We'll see. But for now, like I said, I am going to read the LiQWYD Scribe Sister. I think 160 pages or so. Let me see. 154. Can't read it. But I'm currently 154, and so far, at first I was getting kind of like not into this. I was almost tempted to DNF this one as well. And then I pushed through, and I'm kind of glad I did because this one does get better as you go through, and you kind of get to see more than just the 1-2 perspectives. So this book is currently about two sisters. One is in charge of taking care of her family's library. Her dad died from a book, magical books, by the way. But her father died protecting or doing something with this book. Her sister has been gone, goes to different places every year. The sister got told by the father that every, I think it's November 2nd or 3rd or something, she needs to move. She can't be there in the same spot for over a year because then the people who killed her mother will come after her somehow. And then the other sister stays at home, protects the library books that her father has and stuff. And then now we have a third perspective, which is a guy named Nicholas, who is one of the last people who can write these magical books, or so he is being told. He keeps getting his life at risk and stuff and getting attacked, and there's secrets he's learning right now. So like I said, I'm going to currently read this book, see how it goes, and I will let you know as we go. So, yeah. Hello again, guys. Update on reading through my March TBR pile. It's been a couple days. I did read for some days, and other days I did not. So that's why I haven't really talked to you guys too much and given you updates. But I did make a little leadway. I don't know. I did make a little bit more of a dent in the book. I am a little over halfway. I'm at page 227. I got two secondary part kind of that talks about the scribe, and it's gotten, like I said, a lot more interesting, a lot more curious and stuff. There's some death, murder, and finding out some things that are what, why, huh? So it's very interesting. I am curious about some more of it. I haven't gotten, like I said, very far. Like I said, the beginning of it was really slow for me. So now it's picking up, and I want to keep reading it and want to get through. But life is also lifing, so I haven't had much time with certain things. But I will let you guys know as I go on what my thoughts and ideas are again. And hopefully we can finish this soon because it's already almost the end of March. So we're like less than a week. We only got like 4 or 5 days. So like I said, I will let you guys know if I get through this, and then hopefully we can get to the last 2. Oh, and I did forget, I did read 2 books from the TBR and DNF the third. So once we finish this, it would be 3 books finished, 4 altogether on the TBR. So we're like a good chunk of the way through the TBR. It's just, I'd like to get most, if not all of it done instead. So I will let you guys know how this goes next time. Bye. Alright guys, I finished Inkblood Scribe, Sister Scribe last night. It got pretty quick, pretty close to the end. It went really quick. I was getting near the end and I was like, how is that gonna happen with what they were doing and all that? So I will say that the plot went very quick and all that. Understanding of stuff is still a little hazy. And overall, it's not bad. The ending's kind of like lackluster. Like the big issue is them fighting this person that had all this power and how it went very quick and stuff. And then it was like over. And even though like there was a couple chapters to describe what happened kind of after that, it just felt like you went through something really big and traumatic and then now it's back to normal regular life, and it just kind of felt like it was lacking a little bit. So I don't know. But that is 1 book more off of my March TBR. So I had 2 books left and we're coming into the end. There's only like a couple days left. I didn't realize it was coming that quickly. So I had my husband picked and he went with Our Lady of Mysterious Ailments. This is the second book. The first book was The Library of the Dead. I've read that a couple months ago. And then I picked this one up and I was like, let's go with it. The first book wasn't like, wow, fantastic, but it was good enough to where I was like, I would keep reading it at least a little bit. And in one way, I'm like, cool, this maybe might go quicker because since I've read the first one, I know a little bit about the characters and like the situation and what's going on. So maybe it'll go faster, and it's a little bit of a skinnier book than the other one. So I'm hoping it'll go fast. I haven't even started it yet, so I have no idea anything about it. I just know Ropa was who we were following in the first book, and she can like communicate with ghosts and stuff, but she also, I guess, has some magic a little bit. And the last book, she was trying to help a ghost find her missing son and stuff and learn some things. And this one, now all I know is that her main source of income, which was communicating with ghosts and living, kind of went away. So now I think she's going to have to find a different way. But, I'm not 100% sure. So we will see how this goes in the next couple days, and I will let you know if I finish it before the end of March. But yeah, bye. Alright guys, I don't have my mic in, so hopefully the audio is good. You will hear my son beside me. Hopefully not too loud. But unfortunately, we are at the end of the month and I don't think I'm even going to get to finish another book. And that is because I am sick. I went to urgent care yesterday and had to get an IV. Fluids. Apparently I had a fever. Didn't even know that. But yeah. I am still going to read Our Lady of Mysterious Ailments. And I think I was like close to 70 pages or so. I don't even know. Hold on. Where's my bookmark? 68, so roughly 70. So I am still going to read it. I just don't think I'm going to finish it tonight. So, I didn't get very far in my TBR. But, just means that when I do next month's TBR, that I will hopefully get not sick twice and can finish reading both times. Or multiple times. So, we will see how that goes. But, I will let you know, even though today's the last day of March, I'll let you know how far I get in this book and how close we were, in a sense, and do our final countdown. But I will let you guys know here soon. Okay. Bye. Hello, guys. It's officially April 1st. So I'm coming in here to let you know how far I got in reading the rest of my March TBR and stuff. So, real quick, to show you, these are what I had to read, plus one more that I already returned to the library. And we'll talk about that. These are the ones I finished. And like I said, I have one DNF. And then this was the current one I was reading. So I did not get to this Woven Kingdom, but I own this. And in one way, I also think it's good that I was trying to go through my library books so I could return them. But I did finish My Roommate is a Vampire. I did finish City of Villains. And I had finished Ink Blood Sister Scribe, which I started this video with. And for Our Lady of Mysterious Ailments, I last updated you guys at page 68, and I got to page 91. So I read a little bit, but obviously I didn't expect to get sick very badly at the end of this month. So when I did this challenge, I wasn't expecting that. So I am still, of course, going to finish this book, and then I will probably continue to keep adding this onto my TBR, but again, I own it, so there's no major timeline for it. But yeah, so I did get at least 50% through. Again, I had one DNF, not that bad, but I did get 3 out of 6 accomplished, and 50% is not bad for me. If you were doing grades, it would be a failing, but for accomplishing like a goal, 50% is pretty good compared to what it could have been. So, but I am going to wrap it up. Like I said, I'm going to finish this one. This one is pretty interesting. I don't even know. I don't even know if I told you, but this one's following Ropa. Her ghost talking business went downhill after the last book when she helped someone, and so now she's trying to figure out what's going on with this kid at a place called like Mysterious Ailments or something. Like there's a place, like a magical place where people can go and get treated for things that like no regular hospital can do. And they're trying to figure out what happened to this one kid, and one of Europa's friends works there and is trying to help her and stuff. So that's currently what she's dealing with, along with the fact that people keep basically treating her like she's not good because she didn't go to a magical school and she's a ghost talker, which apparently is like the low of the low. So she's dealing with that while trying to find money because, again, she takes care of her grandma and her little sister, which I'm still curious more about, like what happened to her parents. I briefly remember there was talk about her mom, I think, in the last book, but I don't remember. So that is that. But like I said, I'm going to keep reading that one. This Woven Kingdom will get put back on for another TBR, probably. Maybe not this next one, but like later on. And then if you want to hear my thoughts on these ones, then make sure to watch my March reading wrap up, which will be posted the week probably after this, if not the week after. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's probably going to be next week that I'll post the reading wrap up or something. because again, I need that. But yeah, tell me if you guys read any of these, what your thoughts are and stuff. How do you guys like doing reading TBR piles and picks and stuff? Do you do it, or are you more of a mood reader who just picks at random? I feel like I'm starting to realize that I'm more of that, but I do kind of also like a TBR pile. It's like a goal within my goal. So let me know. And if you guys like this, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.